Assalamu alaikum. I am your Islamic education teacher, Ms. Nausheen Zadi, with a new lesson today. Our new topic is Muslim society's objectives. In this lesson, we are going to study what are the goals and objectives of a Muslim society. Allah says in Quran, "And I did not create the jinn and mankind except to worship me." Like the main and ultimate goal of a Muslim society is to worship Allah Almighty. Now, what is the meaning of worship? Is the meaning of worship is limited only to prayers, praying 5 times, giving zakah, alms, charity, and going to Hajj? Is this all worship? Or the worship is not only limited to these acts, but it's a widened and broadened term? Let's find out. The true meaning of worship is that it comprises of the righteous upbringing on monotheism, attainment of good morals like truthfulness, loyalty, trustworthiness, honesty. Ultimately, the goal here is to build the highest moral character. Worship includes all areas of human interactions, all his dealings, all his duties, and all his actions and functions. His relationship with Allah Almighty and his relationship with the mankind. According to the Prophet saying that he said that I was sent to perfect good morals. What are good morals for? Good morals are for dealing with other people and to live your life according to the will of Allah. Then there is another goal, and the goal of the Muslim society is to build a strong believer. A strong believer in the eyes of Allah is better and more beloved than the weak believer. It is said by the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him. As man is the vicegerent on earth of Allah Almighty, he required to use all his resources and blessings bestowed by Allah Almighty on him to do good for himself, to acquire good deeds, to do good for himself, and then to spread this good to the society for the betterment of mankind while obeying Allah in carrying out all his duties. Now we'll see that what is there needed for a Muslim to be associated or to be feel that he is a part of a Muslim group or a society. A sense of belonging to the group, a sense of belonging to the Islamic values and Islamic system and brotherhood. Allah Almighty says the believers are but brothers in Surah Hujurat. Further, the Prophet said, the relationship of the believer with another believer is like the bricks of a building. Each one strengthens the other. So, according to the Hadith and the Quran, both describe that the believers are the helpers of each other. And they are very beloved and kind with each other, and they are harsh on the disbelievers. Another thing which is very important for a Muslim, or it's a Muslim society's objective, is to bring justice, is to be just and fair in their dealing. As Allah Almighty said in Surah Al-Asra, and we have certainly honored the children of Adam. Allah made the Adam, the human beings, mankind, as honorable. As he said that the mankind is the best of his creations. The human beings has to safeguard their honor, their sanctity of life, religion, wealth, not only of themselves but of others as well. The last and the most important duty of a Muslim society is enjoining good and forbidding the evil. It is an obligatory duty of a Muslim to become a part of the good and despise the evil. As Allah Almighty said, that let there arise out of you a group of people inviting to all that is good, enjoining ma'roof and forbidding al-munkar, and it is they who are the successful. Enjoining the ma'roof means Islamic monotheism and Islamic values, Islamic rules, and Islamic Sharia to be followed properly, where you will see that the evil is prevailing in the society. A Muslim's right or Muslim's duty is actually to curtail that, to curtail that, to spread whatever good or whatever mm, betterment for society he can do. He can do. He should be able to speak or think or write. Like there are three kinds of jihad, or three kinds of striving in the way of Allah. When you strive by your hand in the way of Allah, like you are writing against the injustice in the society, or with your tongue when you see that there is injustice prevailing in the society, or there is some bad thing which is happening in the society, you try to stop it by your mouth, by speaking about it. And then the last is by writing, or by by writing or by doing with sword. And this is the last option is seldomly used, as three options are sufficient enough in today's society. Like likewise, a Muslim should be just, not only within in his society and not only among the Muslims, but he should be just with the non-Muslims, with the other nations, and with the whole world as well. So these are some of the rules, some of the objectives, or some of the aims that Muslim society has, and these are the key areas where a Muslim must focus on to build himself as a strong Muslim. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed the lesson. Inshallah, I'll see you with the lesson next week soon. Take care and fi aman Allah.